What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to GTM Gaming and Delectables. I am your host, Gathering the Magic, and it's Sunday, and it's time for a long edition of the Splinterlands Card Market Watch. Today is May 25th, 2025. This is episode number, have I updated this? Is it 36? Is it 37? Is it 100? I can't remember. I think it's 37. I don't think I updated this. So let's go ahead and make this number 37. Okay, so let's get started with tokens as we always do. SPS. So currently today SPS has come down just a little bit. So it's just a hair under a penny each. You can see 2 weeks ago we were at about 1.2 cents. So SPS has come down a little bit. Vouchers have dropped under 2 cents. Currently they are at 1.72 cents a piece. And DEC is still holding pretty close to peg. We bounced around, from what I've seen, anywhere around 95 cents per thousand to just over $1, and then it'll come slightly back down. But DEC has been holding very close to peg over the last several weeks, so that is a good sign. Speaking of vouchers, currently vouchers, we're just under 15 million vouchers, 14,887,000. We've gained 266,000 vouchers in the last 15 days, or about 17,700 a day. So vouchers are still being able to be used for the voucher card for Keelan Gaines, and it seems to be selling pretty well. So we'll see how that continues. The big news, of course, again for SPS is just the incredible amount of SPS that has been burnt over the last month. You can see here going back to mid-April, we were burning for 2 weeks, not even 500,000 DEC SPS, about 36,000 a day as of mid-April, and it's just gone ballistic since then. You see the end of April we were burning almost 18 or 1.8 million per day. Last time we did the market watch 2 weeks ago, it was just over 2 million. And then currently today we have burned over 41 million SPS in the last 2 weeks, or about 2.75 million a day. You can see that total supply, we're still got well over 2 billion. So we're sitting at 2,771,000,000 SPS. So I've said before, the number I'm waiting for is first to get it to 2 billion. And then once we start getting it to like 1.5 billion, once we burn through half the supply, things are going to get very interesting. So as the marketing goes on, as we hopefully get more and more new players coming into the game, getting involved, buying SPS, we stay close to peg. SPS gets burnt, so we'll see how this goes over the coming weeks and months. But so far, as you can see over the last month, very strong there. Okay, for alpha and the packs, alpha packs have gone up, as you can see, $10 over the last 2 weeks. Not many have been open though. It looks like only 6 packs have been open over the last couple weeks, but pack prices have started to move up for some of the older packs. Another pack that has really jumped up in price is beta. So when beta was being given away as jackpot prizes, beta was around anywhere from $9 to $11 a pack. It's been holding 13 over the last couple months. But just in the last week or so, I've seen it jump up to just under $20 a pack. We have just over 20,000 beta packs left unopened. Untamed continues to hold just over $7.50. Currently $7.60 on the market, and we've opened 23 packs in the last 2 weeks. Dice continues to just kind of stay flat right around $8, so $7.90 currently, and just under 5,000 packs available. Orb is still sitting at $6.98, 6,583 unopened packs left. Chaos Legion. So Chaos Legion has been bouncing around anywhere from 45 to 55 cents the last couple weeks. Currently we're sitting at 53 cents a pack, but the pack opening for Chaos Legion has really slowed down with the release of Conclave Arcana. That has kind of been the focus of everyone's DEC and funds. We're all focusing on Conclave packs and legendary packs, alchemy packs, and even the starter packs are selling very well. So that's taken funds away from people opening Chaos Legion. So in the last 2 weeks, we opened just over 5,700 packs, and we still have over 1.7 million Chaos packs out that are available to be opened. Rift Watchers holding at $1.84. 113,000 plus packs left there. Rebellion packs continue to sell, I think fairly decently, but they are definitely holding their price. $4.62 currently on the market. And circulating, the way that I've been calculating the circulating numbers is from Peak Monsters, from the top holders and all that. Currently, it looks like we have just under 37,000 circulating packs. I believe when you factor in also the ones that are on wagons, it's just over 50,000. But either way, we do not have a whole lot of Rebellion packs left that are able to be opened, unless something is done with the, I believe it's just under 900,000 packs that the Dow holds. So keep that in mind. But not very many packs have been opened in the last couple of weeks. You can see here it's really slowed down to about 265 packs a day. Okay, moving on to card sets. So how have some of the older sets done price-wise? Alpha cards, you can see the commons are in the 40-cent to $1.95 range. Rares, $1.92 for the cheapest to $44.45. Epics, $4 to $31.62. Legendaries, $30 to $4.44. So it looks like $30 has kind of been the new floor for Alpha Legendary cards. Gold foil commons, looks like 15 is the floor for those, up to 620. Rares, $40 to $1,490. Epics, $300 to $1,350. And then gold foil legendaries, once again, there's a few on the marketplace, and they're the same as they were 2 weeks ago. $3,150 up to $30,000. Your alpha promo cards, the common has come down under $6 now. It's down to as low as $3.66. The rare came down a little bit to $7.88, and there's still that one legendary promo for $10,000. And for the gold foils this week, the only gold foil alpha promo is the rare, and that's currently for $800. Okay, moving on to beta. So beta commons are currently 5 cents to 69, rares 28 cents to 345, epics 95 cents to 845, and legendaries $5.80 up to 45. So you can see Valnamore has really come down in price, where he was 90 to 120 for quite a while. Now single BCX is $45. I believe there are several too on the marketplace that are max level, and we'll go through that in part 2. Gold foil commons, you're looking at $2.15 up to $11.95. Gold foil rares $9.90 to $600. Gold foil epics $40 to $900. Gold legendaries $370 to $5,500. And then your promo beta cards, the common, which is the Dragon Summoner, he's up to 49 cents. The rare is sitting at 33 cents. The epic, $2.49. Red Dragon has come down in price, half of what it was 2 weeks ago, $24.45. And then Prince Julian and Archmage Arius are the same as they were 2 weeks ago. $12.95 for Prince Julian and $13.95 for Archmage Arius. For your gold foil promos, the common is $15.76. The epic is $300, and the gold foil red dragon is sitting at $1,000. Okay, moving to Untamed. So your Untamed cards, commons 2 cents to 43, rares 5 cents to $1.70, epics 23 cents to $1.60, and legendaries $1.37 up to $69. Your gold foil commons are sitting 61 cents for the low, up to $3.88. Your rares $2.50 to $15. Gold foil epics $14.99 to $199, and then your gold legendaries start at $85 and go up to $1,700. So some of the key legendary cards, Kitty this week is $69. Llama down slightly to $28.96. Llama has come down to $30. So if you've been waiting to pick up a llama or a Jotun, you can see a month and a half ago he was sitting pretty consistently at 45. 2 weeks ago he came down to 34. Currently he's at 30. So this is the lowest Jotun has been in quite a while. And then Cron currently is sitting at $9.40. And the gold foil versions of those, gold foil Kitty is still at $9.75, gold foil Llama at $8.50, gold foil Jotun at $7.93.90, and a gold foil Cron. 2 weeks ago there was one listed for $1,200. This week currently there is one for $400. Then your promo cards, the Halfling Alchemist is sitting at $1.65, Chain Golem at $20, Mighty Dricken at $888. Your gold foil versions, the Alchemist is sitting at $95 and the gold foil Chain Golem at $160. Okay, dice. So dice you can see here, common still 2 to 5 cents, rares 15 cents to 69, gold epics or dice epics 30 cents to $3.50, and the legendaries $2.42 up to $19.95. And the gold versions 63 cents to $2. The gold foil rare, which are your summoners, range from $3.80 to $12. Gold foil epics 20 to 25. And your gold legendaries from $125 up to $450. All right, moving on to orb. So orb commons 5 to 8 cents, rares 30 cents to 81, epics $1.44 to $1.88, and then legendaries $7 to $11.50. The gold foil versions, the commons range from $2.75 to $5.95. The rares $11.20 to $15. Once again, the only gold foil epic is the Wizard at $54. And then your gold legendaries, you have Lord of Fire for $300, the Warlord for $400, and Corrupted Pegasus for $800. Same as 2 weeks ago. Okay, moving on to Chaos Legion. So Chaos Legion commons are now 1 to 4 cents, the rares 2 to 21 cents, epics 11 to 20 cents, and your legendaries are still holding about 50 cents, 54 cents for the cheapest legendary up to $3.29. And then the gold foils that spiked in price about a month and a half ago have come down. They're back down to 16 cents for the lowest up to 50 cents. Your gold rares 80 cents to $2.35. Your gold epics $3.96 to $5.40. So gold epics are still in that, $4 to $5 range. And your gold legendaries, $25 is the floor, up to $64.90. And then the soulbound cards from Chaos Legion. Commons range from 6 to 25 cents. Your rares 38 cents to 76. Your epics $1.10 to $2.92. And your legendaries from $5.99 up to $13.25. And the gold foil versions range from $1.25 to $4.86. Rares go from $6.83 up to $38. Your gold epics $20 to $100. And your gold legendaries $1.19 to $4.20. All right, so your Chaos promo cards. So some big price moves here over the last 2 weeks. The Bear and Brews are both 7 cents. Oshure is where it was 2 weeks ago at $4.44. But Dr. Blight is under $5, which as you can see here is the cheapest it's been. Now Dr. Blight has been trending down. You can see it was $15 at the end of March, $13.88, $12.10, but that's a big drop to go from 10 to 5. Now, pretty safe to say I don't think Dr. Blight's going to go down to $1 or $2. So if you do want to pick up a Dr. Blight, if you don't have one yet, definitely check the market and you can pick one up under $5. Zerial has come back a little bit. As you can see, she was on the big price decline. She was down to $8.59 last time. Now she's back to $9.02. But look at Waka. Waka, there is currently one available for $79.50. Now this is a max level summoner. And Lux Vega as well is sitting at $180. So lowest prices that I've seen for both of those cards. And I think definitely that's the first time I've seen Waka under $100. Your gold foil versions for the promo cards, the Bear's at 91 cents, so this is definitely a good time to pick up a copy of the Bear if you don't have one. Brews is sitting at $1.59. Oshure is still at $71.64. Gold foil Dr. Blight for $57.80. Gold foil Zerial for $99. gold foil Waka for $2,449, and a gold foil Lux Vega for $2,500. Okay, moving to Rift Watchers. Commons 1 to 9 cents. The rares 3 to 13 cents. So there's a big drop from 2 weeks ago, where Queen of Crows was up to $1.28. Now it's back down to 13 cents. Your epics are 23 cents to 90, and then your legendary cards, the low end. Look at the drop in the low end, under $1, well under $1 at 73 cents for the cheapest legendary, up to $16.32. The gold foil commons range from 22 cents to $1. The rares 94 cents to 501. The epics $5 to $9.95, and the gold foil legendaries $30 to $155. Okay, moving on to Rebellion. So Rebellion, commons are 4 to 65 cents. So as I mentioned months ago, when the summoners were sitting at 27 cents, 35 cents, even up to the low 40s, it's like, guys, grab your summoners before they start going up. And actually, they've come down a little bit. I think I saw earlier in the week some of the summoners were in the 70, 75 cent range. So I think currently they're trending 58 cents or so up to 65. So we'll see if they drift a little bit lower, but definitely they're not as cheap as they were a couple months ago. Your rares 17 cents to $1.85. So some of the rare summoners have been trending up there as well. Your epics 65 cents to $2.15, and then your legendary cards range from $3.84 up to $62.80. Gold foils have been on the move as well. Even the commons range from 95 cents up to $11. Your gold foil rares start at $2.25, they go up to $15.99. Your gold foil epics $6.95 up to $40. And your gold foil legendaries $45 to $419. And then the current soulbound reward cards, your commons go from 8 to 13 cents, rares 41 cents to 58, epics 224 to 289, and then your legendaries start at $10 and go up to $12.35. And then the gold foil versions, your commons are 229 to 410. Your rares are $10 to $16. Your epics are $48 to $64. And currently, once again, there are no gold foil legendaries on the marketplace. Okay, so let's look at some of the key legendary cards from Rebellion. So Kai came down from $5.95 to $4.75. Arcane had a big boost from $17.50 to $23.50. Range came down from $19.32 to $18.30. Darg dropped from $17.30 down to $13. So this is the cheapest I've seen Darg in quite a while. So if you don't have a copy, definitely a good time to pick one up if you don't have one. Venka has rebounded above 30, so currently it is at $33.55. Lorcas, as you can see the move, starting pretty much in mid-April when he was in the low 30s. He is now sitting at $48. Cryptic has moved up too. That one's back up to 30. Tofu dipped down to the mid 50s. Now it's back up to $62.80. EMP has had a nice increase over the last couple months, where he was around 20 bucks mid-April. He's now at $35.68. Nidhogger sitting at $24.50, and Risk Eldrath sitting at $21.99. Then your gold foil versions. Gold foil Kai is still at 90, Arcane at 150, Rage at $94.95, Darg at $99.99, Venka at 170, Lorcas is up to $2.99, Cryptic at $159.99, gold foil Tofu sitting at $419, gold foil EMP at $120, gold foil Nidhogger at $99.99, and finally gold foil Risk Eldrath at $209.99. Okay, so now let's look at promos. So what have the promo cards done? So Grimbarden Smith still hanging around $5 for a regular foil, $25.50 for the gold. Mantaroth has come down. You can see big decline here, all the way down from $34 2 weeks ago to just over 24 at $24.25. The gold foil is sitting at $189.99. The Enforcer is at $1 and the gold foil at $6.93. Baron Fiat sitting at $7 and the gold foil at $58.30. Mana Warden at 19 cents and the gold foil at $2.85. Sanctus is at 5, so you can see that came down from how high it was a month ago where it was 10, and the gold foil is sitting at 30. Eleanor, $95 for Eleanor and no gold foils on the market. Night Stalker sitting at $2.77, gold foil at $16.40. Delia is $109 and the gold foil is at $4.95. Rune Anarchist at $4.64 with the gold foil at $18.75. Rick Loneman, come down to $50. You can see this was very consistently a $75 to $80 card. 2 weeks ago there was one for $55 and I'm like, wow, that's a huge drop. I thought that was a steal, but he's come down to $50, so some of those are starting to come on the market, but once again, there are no gold foil Rick Lonemans on the marketplace. Mary Put Mossbender is at $3.26 with the gold foil at $16.50. Nefkit sitting at $29.99 and the gold foil at $500. Ulfka sitting at $14.99 and the gold foil at $149.99. Warborn Shaman, $2.10 with the gold foil at $21.75. Visbo at $30 and the gold foil at $2.20. Heloise the Hollow at $1,500 and the gold foil is not available. Remember, there's only 5 of those. And then finally, Keelan Gaines is sitting at $179 with the gold foil at $12.80. Okay, guys, there you have it. There is part 1 of the Market Watch for May 25th, 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, in part 2, we're going to do a deep dive where we're going to get into all the cards, going back from alpha all the way up to the current set. So hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2 coming up in just a little bit. Until next time, stay the course, keep on forging, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Take care. What's that? What do you mean there's a new set? Who? Carney Assat? What is it called? Yeah, I don't know what that is. No, I never heard. What? What kind of name is that? Can I just call it something else? Call it CA? Oh shit, I forgot about CA. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go through it. I didn't think anybody cared about that. What? It's selling well? People are pulling what? No, they're going for how much on the market? Oh god. Okay, okay, now you got me interested. Now I got to look at this. Let me see. Okay, let's figure out what this CA. Okay, so I guess there's something called Conclave Arcana that came out recently, so we'll start covering it. I guess it's a thing. It's a thing, right? Okay. All right, so Conclave Arcana, or CA. So let's take a look at what these cards are doing. So your commons are 6 to 11 cents. Okay. Your rares are 21 cents up to 212. Okay, wait, summoners are in that, right? No, they're not called summoners anymore. They're called what? Who? Archons. Yeah, that's not confusing. Okay, so they're in this, right? Okay. So I guess there's Archons in here, and they're up to $2.12. Epics, 80 cents to $1.89, and then your legendaries are $4.91 up to $17.57. Gold foil versions, your commons go from 82 cents up to $1.75. Gold foil rares, $2.80 up to $17 for some of the Archons. Your gold foil epics are $10.30 to $16.90. And then gold foil legendaries, $65 up to $125. Okay, so there's something called black foils now, right? Yeah, they're doing this. Oh, okay. Chase cards, right? Yeah, chase. Okay. So they got chase cards in this now apparently, and the commons range anywhere from $126.70 to $300, And so far there have been about 84 of each of these common black foils released. The rares range from $2, I wish, $2, $289 up to $6,000. There's 26 so far minted of those. Your epics range from $640 up to $79,000. And there's 16 of those minted. And then your legendary cards, the cheapest one on the market is $1,650 up to $8,250.25. And currently there's around 5 of the black foil legendaries. Wow. Okay, there's gold ones too. Okay, so these gold arcane cards, the commons range, and there's not a complete set of these on the marketplace. There's only a few, so we'll go through these in part 2. The cheapest one is $200 up to $1,599. The gold arcane rares range from $399 up to $1,200. There is one gold arcane epic, and it is Umbral, and it's sitting at $4,000. And for the legendaries, there is only one on the market, and it's for $1 million, and it's the Filthy Scavenger. So I definitely want to see that in part 2. And then I guess the rarest of the rare is something called a Black Arcane card. So your commons start at $500 up to $10,000. The only rare it looks like that's on the marketplace is the Dragon Rare. I can't say that. I got to say Archon. So there's an Archon for $200,000. And then for the epics, there's an $80,000 card, and there are no legendary black arcanes on the marketplace. And I believe there's only one of each of those. So I think 2 of them have been pulled, if I'm not mistaken, so far. Okay, that's it now, right? Okay, there's nothing new? No other surprises? No? No other sets? I got it all? Okay, good. Okay, apparently I've covered everything now. So this is the end officially of part 1 of the Market Watch for May 25th. And apparently there's going to be a lot to cover in part 2. So we've got all kinds of different shiny cards to go through. We'll take a look at those, see how many are on the market and what prices people are asking for. And until then, guys, once again, stay the course, keep on forging, have fun, and have good luck picking up those Archons. Take care.